All behaviors are messages. All behaviors are messages. I really believe this. Every living thing gives us hints about what's needed by behaving. Take houseplants, for example. If I place a potted plant in front of a window, eventually it will grow toward the window if I don't rotate it periodically. It needs sunlight, which its behavior has shown me. I can forestall the odd shape of my houseplant might get by proactively rotating it every week. We need to do the same environmental assessment for the problem behaviors in our classrooms. Here's what a meaningful assessment of behavior looks like. A and A, then B, then C. These letters make up the ABCs of behavior. Here's how it goes. A stands for antecedent. The first A represents the setting event or the setup. I made that purple. This event occurs prior to a behavior, but not immediately before it. It sets the stage for the problem behavior to occur. It could be sleepiness or a headache. That sets me up. Or missing the bus, or the police visiting the house last night, or a close relative dying yesterday. You'll often need to gather information from the family or caregiver to learn about setups. The second A, which I made green, represents the stimulus event or trigger. Many behaviorists note only this antecedent because it occurs immediately prior to the problem behavior and can be easily observed. A trigger might be saying no to the child's request, or the child getting a difficult assignment, or telling the child to stop a favorite activity. Most teachers already know which things will precipitate a meltdown for their students. That's the green A. Now, obviously, the red B stands for behavior. This is the actual behavior you see, such as shrieking, love that word, or tearing up a paper, or throwing himself onto the floor, or cursing. This is not your opinion of the behavior. I've heard people call it disrespect, or manipulation, or defiance. Instead, it's what the behavior actually looks like. Now we'll talk about the orange C, which stands for consequence. A consequence is whatever follows the problem behavior, whether you intended it or not. Sometimes odd things happen right after the problem behavior, such as a favorite person appears, or a siren sounds nearby, or the problem behavior occurred so fast and after an acceptable behavior that the teacher accidentally delivered a reinforcement for the unacceptable behavior. You'll need to gather all these components in a behavior chain to clearly indicate what intervention will fit the situation.